Apparently, I will never retire. Probably I will continue to work until God says, Remy, I want to gather you to your ancestors. I hope it will be in the next 100 years so that our people will have the proper set of regulations to know where to go and where not to go. These set of regulations are based on religion and culture. I hope that by the time God decides, by the time God takes me away, that Omenana would have become so centralized in the Igbo community that the religion will be guiding the people. Why do I say this? Igbos don't have to be chased out of Ghana. The Igbo people don't have to be chased out of Ghana. Just this week, my informant sent me 2 videos of Igbos being protested against in the country called Ghana. The first protest was staged by Ghanaians saying, Igbos leave, Igbos leave. They were not saying that the Ghanaians were not saying that Nigerians should leave. They were saying that Igbos should leave their country. Then the second one was by a Ghanaian who was obviously an intellectual, saying that they would not tolerate an Igbo to make himself a king in any part of Ghana. My people, the Igbo people, what's happened to us? Why are we so unmindful of danger? Why are we not conscious of danger? Why are we not afraid of stepping in places angels dread to tread? Why are we not aware that we are not wanted in almost every part of the world? Which part of the world have Igbos not been driven out of? Most Igbos are not aware of this. Probably because there are still surviving Igbos, and probably because Nigeria falsifies census figures and claims that there are 300 million Nigerians or 250 million Nigerians and that there are 50 million Igbos among them. Probably we need to have accurate figures of the population of Nigeria so that we will know the right number of Igbos and face the reality that the Igbos are a dying people. They are not even producing. My response to all this in writing was, there are protests against Igbos and the instituting of Igbo kings in Ghana. I'll address the protest its cause was mentioned. I don't know why the other group was saying that Igbo should leave, but I know that the other one, the guy was clear. Ghanaians are saying they are unhappy that an Igbo person is inventing himself into a king in their land, and they are unhappy. This is not incitement. Remember, I'm an expert on anti-Semitism and genocides, including the Holocaust. I recognize incitements when I see it. This is not inciting. The Ghanaians are simply telling the Igbos, respect us, respect our country. Yeah, we welcomed you. You came here because your own country was not comfortable for you. You came to Ghana, we welcomed you, we received you. Respect us. You cannot be a king in our own country. Go back to your own country if you want to be a king. Go back to your own land if you want to be a king. That's what they're saying. And I repeat, Igbos don't need to be chased out of Ghana. There is still opportunities for Igbos not to be chased out of Ghana. The problem can still be nipped in the bud Any Igbo who wants to be a king should return to Igbo land, to his own community, and be a king there. The abandoned areas of Nimbo, Ozowane, Oso, and Dolo can be used to create these Igbo kingdoms. I can say that Igbos didn't have any opportunities between 1966 and 1970 to dodge the disasters that fell upon them. I'm a specialist in this area of study. What happened to the Igbos between 1966 and 1970 were things that could have been avoided 150 years before then. The Igbos that suffered did not even know what fell on them. As one of my friends in my Abuja days, Doka Igbo, said, what happened to the Igbos is synergy. It came from the spiritual. I understand what he meant. What he meant was, it was something the Igbos could not avoid because they didn't even know what was happening to them. They could have avoided them 150 years ago. But by the time it came, there was nothing they could do. But we can see a lot of things that are coming. And we have a lot of opportunities to avoid them. And this is one of these tragedies that is on the way. Igbo should avoid it. If they want to institute kingdoms, they should return to Igbo land and do it. Fortunately for those that want to be kings, I heard that there are areas of Igbo land that have been abandoned by Igbos. Forests are growing in those places. Those areas will be lost. And these areas are not small areas. This is all I have to say. I don't want to get into some other things that the Ghanaians say that are not factually correct, like that. There are some people in Ghana that originated from the Igbos. This is not historical. I've heard that the same people originated from the Benin. But this is not, besides another point. I mean, this is another point for another day. I have made my point, and I want the Igbos to take this seriously. Call on our brothers and sisters outside Igbo land. Don't be a king in the land of anybody. Don't be a king in Lagos. Don't be a king in Abuja. If you want to be a king, return to your own land, so that you will be justified when non-Igbos come to your own land to be kings. You will be justified to say, we will not have this. Thank you.